sky. And life to a dream, I continue to believe that will come at the right time. Hennessy and clear skies, we made love to the music, to a beauty, what a cutie. Last night.
Hello everyone, this is Marcelino reporting from Star Draft TV, also known as the home of StarDraftMusic.com. Tonight I have two very special guests who stopped by the show, and I want to introduce them. Before I introduce them, I want to say thank you for coming by. I have my man Doe, the producer, here, and I have my man Gonz.
What up, what up?
Thanks for having us, Lou.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yo, listen, it's my pleasure, definitely, my pleasure. We're going to talk a little bit about these two and the project that they've worked on with Gonz, who is pushing his new album, and also his single off the album. But first, before we do that, Doe, if you don't mind, let's start with you. You know, tell us a little about the background, like where you're from.
I'm from France originally, so I grew up in France.
Okay.
Lived there 14 years.
France.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right outside of Paris.
Oh, okay.
And came to New Jersey actually with the family. Moved there together, and then I came to Philly for college.
Okay.
I went to school for music. Studied there in Philly, and then I've been here ever since.
Good stuff.
About 10 years.
Good stuff. How long you been producing?
I've been producing. Well, I've been doing music ever since I was like 11.
Okay.
I started playing saxophone.
Cool.
Played saxophone like 3 years, 4 years.
Wow. Okay. All right.
And then I got into like making beats, like in like early college.
Okay.
And then started to produce records, produce artists, and
good stuff.
Took it from there.
That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
man.
All right. Gonz, I mean, you know, tell us where you're from a little bit. You know, your background.
I was born in Philadelphia, and then I lived there for about 5 years.
Okay.
And then I moved to Bucks County, in the Tribos, Concord Park, and I've been there since.
Oh wow. Okay.
Went to high school in Benstown High School, and went to college at Bucks County Community College.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's very interesting. We have a producer from France, and we have an artist who's basically
from the boonies.
and my father is Turkish.
Okay.
Okay. So it gets complicated.
So let's talk a little bit about music, which is basically, you know, the passion of, you know, you and your passion. In regards to that, you know, I know you. I've been doing a little bit of research, you know, on you and, you know, your movement and what you're doing.
Right.
I want to say it's a wonderful thing. Basically, by the way, I'm a big fan of your music.
Appreciate it.
So aside from that, what has brought you to music? You know, what made you say, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to pursue?
Music's always been a part of my life, but on Friday nights, my mom used to play, because I'm half Jamaican and Cuban, so she used to play anything from reggae to salsa and, you know, bachata. You know, we used to always dance. And from there, around 21 years old, me and my cousins, they were the ones that are always the instrument guys. My uncle was more the vocalist. Okay. And we decided to come together and it's like, yo, let's make some music. Okay. Ever since then, you know, it was just us three, and we started, and you know, more and more people would decide to get into it. Now we got a full band and making great music. I met Doe.
Okay. How'd you guys meet?
At a show at Dobbs, believe it or not. I was there, a last minute fill-in. Guy hit me up, he liked our stuff. We came, and I saw Doe in the crowd, he gave me a card.
Right. It's not true, I saw you.
He saw me. He saw me, he gave me a card, and he was like, yo, hit me up. You know, I make beats, I make production, and I hit him up, and it's been history ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long you guys been friends now?
Almost a year now.
A year?
Has it?
Yeah, March be a year.
Just the music. You know, I worked with a lot of people in the past. I've had a lot of people come by the studio, and then every so often you get that one guy, that one artist that you just really click with.
Right.
And the chemistry.
Yeah.
The chemistry is there. And there's no, you know, some people take it really personally, they get offended when you try to make suggestions of things like that, but I would do that with Gonz, and then he would throw it back at me, and we're able to just feed off of each other that way. So it comes out. It comes out really naturally. Right. And I think it comes out in the music too.
Now that we know what brought both of you guys to the music and the connection you guys have made, a little bit about you. This is not in relation to music. You have any hobbies? Anything you like to do outside of music?
Interesting fact is I'm a big time golfer.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually my first passion before music. I was like, I actually moved to go play golf in Myrtle Beach for a year. Yeah.
So you wanted to be like a professional?
Yeah, like the next Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Yeah, I was actually, I was close. I was very close.
Okay.
So maybe in the future, but
it's a tough sport, man.
It is.
Yeah.
But I was a big big sports guy.
Okay.
That was my thing. Sports, basketball, all that.
Okay.
You know.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. Though, any hobbies, man? Outside of like producing or anything?
Not anymore. Used to be sports.
Really?
I used to be a sports guy.
What?
Like I used to play a lot of soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, being from Europe and everything.
Being from France, yeah.
But
ever since music took over, man, it's
been all.
That's all I do.
So you put the soccer ball in the corner and you're like,
yeah,
forget it, yeah, whatever.
Every once in a while, we'll get together and play.
All right. I've seen a lot of promotion.
Okay.
Okay. In regards to your single, okay, that you released on your website,
right?
Which is gonzmusic.com, correct? Okay.
Gonzmusic.com.
The single is called Live.
Yeah, Live.
Okay. Live.
Okay. One thing I want to say, you know, to everyone who's watching right now, this single is very interesting. I like the song, number one, okay, and number two, if you can explain to the fans, you know, what the song actually entails, like what's it about?
It's interesting. It almost has like a double meaning throughout the song. Alive is basically, I talk about in the beginning, as far as me as a person become alive, as, you know, in music.
Okay.
I'm also the person I'm describing as the music. You know, throughout and at the end, towards the bridge, I also talk about a female who's joined me in this path to feel complete. And I got my music, got her, and everything else.
Wow.
So it's a double meaning. You may have to play it a couple times, but you know, you'll see it. Definitely in the video, you'll definitely see it.
Yeah, okay. That's good stuff. And the producer of the track was...
But yeah, that was actually our first track together.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first. It was like a home run hit off the bat.
Yeah.
Alright. I would call it a home run hit. I really like it.
Thank you.
But something special about you, you're not just... Alive is an R&B, yes?
Yes.
Okay. What the fans don't know,
right,
there's another side to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So where did the hip hop come in at, man?
I actually started off as a hip hop artist. I didn't start singing until last year, November.
Okay.
I was messing around with it, and then I met Doe, and he kind of really focused on that with me. Like, we should do a little bit more singing with you. You got a nice voice, so.
And I think that's very interesting because you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, working with a great producer like Doe, I think that you know, I've heard some of his tracks and they're amazing.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy European ear. I'm gonna tell you right here.
Yeah.
But no, that's cool, man. It's a dope single. Check it out at gonzmusic.com. You guys are gonna see the credit. I really inspire everyone to listen to this track. I mean, it has meaning, and like my man mentioned here, you know, it's definitely a great song. Next thing I would like to talk about, well, we talked about how long you guys have been working together. Tell us about this show. You have a show coming up.
Yeah.
February 9th, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, February 9th at Sigma Sound.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Tell us about this this show that you're going to be performing at, and you know, fill the fans in a little bit.
I guess for the fans that don't know, Sigma Sound's like one of the premier recording studios in Philadelphia. I guess on the upstairs, I'll be doing a show with Team Picasso. They recently just kind of teamed up with them a little bit, and they invited me out. They saw me at a prior show and they really liked it, so they were like, "Yo, we're gonna slide you on the bill on the 9th." And
okay.
Actually, I'll tell you this. Originally, they were booked. Like all the artists had their spot.
Had their spots in there.
You know, and Sue Picasso was the artist.
Right.
had all these guys already set up for the show. And then they came out, you know, him and I had been talking for a little bit about some music and stuff like that. We recorded, and then they came and they saw him live at Dobbs. And he was like, Gonz,
he's like,
Gonz, I gotta get you on.
You gotta get you on, so the rest is history. So
and then so you know they made that spot just for him to be on there. And I think, you know, with the rest of the artists and you know, our sound, the sound that we're working on is like we complement each other.
Yeah, it's very complimentary. Yeah,
so it's gonna be
That's
it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a great
February
show.
9th,
2013.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there, definitely. February 9th, make sure Sigma Sound, check out my man. You're definitely gonna see some footage of him. Star Draft TV, we'll be promoting him real crazy, you know, as we do all of our artists. But let's talk a little bit about the album.
Right.
So now you have an album. You have the lead single and you have the album.
Right.
So the name of the album is?
Winter Fever.
Winter Fever.
Yes.
Okay. How many cuts?
It's gonna be 10 tracks.
10 tracks.
Yeah, 10
okay,
tracks.
good stuff. Though, just quick question: how many cuts have you produced off this album?
So far we have, I think we have about four really good records that we feel like really strongly about.
Strong.
But I think between now and the drop,
right?
I think we're still kind of figuring out which ones we want on there, and
which ones are on there, and which we gonna hold back a little bit.
Because we've been recording a lot of music.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? So we're gonna kind of pick the best.
All right.
The best of the best.
All right, that's good stuff, man. I mean, so you have a Twitter that you people can follow, yes? Okay. What is it?
At Gonz Music, Gonz Music.
Okay.
Follow me on there.
Cool. And Doe?
Doe the producer. That's
cool.
DOTHE and then producer. At Doe the producer.
All right, definitely. And follow us at Star Draft Music as well. Website, gonzmusic.com. Yes, gonzmusic.com. Visit my man's page. He has photos. He has the lead single on there, Alive, which is dope. He also has some YouTube stuff on there. I believe some videos, some pictures and stuff like that. You can also follow him on Twitter and also Facebook. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, Facebook as well. So go to his website. It's my man Gonz. I got Doe the producer here. This is Marcelino Benitez, Star Draft TV. We gone. Peace.